Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading for any sign and any sign that you may be thinking of. Please use these readings to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. Let's call in our spirit guides and see what they have for you today, what's coming next in love, what's coming towards you, any guidance they have for you at this time. I call upon you, Spirit, for some loving messages for whoever has found this reading. I am listening for you now for guidance. I have protection. Look at the beautiful glowing heart. So your heart is protected. There's a sense of somehow, some way, this time, I don't want to say your heart isn't at risk, but it could be that Spirit's going to make sure that you don't get hurt, that they've removed you from a situation that could have been much more harmful, or they're not going to allow somebody into your energy that could harm your heart. So sometimes Spirit does us a favor, it's they want us to be happy. That's all we have to think about. I have a career energy, focusing on my career, growing my career. We could be connected. There's a little ladder, kind of climbing a ladder there. There's a ladder on the tree. So you could be I've been focusing on my career. I really haven't been thinking about a relationship. If a relationship comes into my life, that's great. But I do have a career up and running, and that has been my focus. I have healing. I've been working on myself. I've been taking care of myself. They're saying I've been on a journey. Okay, so this healing journey that you've been on has been helping you to bring you to a place where you're preparing to meet your soulmate. There's a sense of Spirit taking care of you up until this point. And I always believe that you're meant to meet your person when you're both ready. You both have to be in a really good place. But that felt nice. That felt that Spirit has been preparing you for this moment. And then I have a new beginning. How beautiful. So let's just look at this for a minute. Look at all the butterflies, the iridescent butterflies floating, the sun coming up over the horizon there. Just this gorgeous doorway, archway. I love that. Just ready to walk through and see what's on the other side. So the healing, the preparing, the protection, working on your stability with your career, working on other areas of your life, is preparing you for this moment. So it looks like we've got some kind of new beginning. Okay. And let's see what our cards say. So that feels good. That feels, for those of you that are waiting for new beginning, this could be your reading today. Spirit, please share with me. I have a High Priestess. I have Strength. I have a Five of Pentacles. And I have an Ace of Cups. I really feel, a really strong love bond. I feel a very strong emotional bond. I'm assuming you're going to be attracted to this person, but it could be somebody that you just connect to on a very spiritual level right from the beginning. Very empathic level. I feel like I've known you forever. I feel like I can fall in love with you instantly. I love everything about you, they're saying. So that could be them feelings for you. That could be you feeling for them. I like this doorway with this High Priestess because it's open, and it's almost as if you're letting someone in. I'm letting you in to a sacred space. I'm letting you into deep inside, a deeper emotional connection. But with that Ace, I feel that it comes in almost immediately. that these deep emotions are felt on both sides. And that could be a clue for both of you that I've never talked to anybody this deeply before. I've never been this vulnerable with somebody. I feel like I share with you kind of, my journey. I'm going to say it that way. I feel that I share with you the good, bad, and the ugly. I share with you difficult times, struggles. I also share with you how I pulled myself out of something and how I will continue to fight, or how I found the strength, or how I found the power within me. So I do feel like we go to that level of, I'm just going to tell you everything, all walks of life, like everything I've been through. I feel like you need to know, I feel like you need to know the good and the bad. So, but I do feel like we get very emotional. I'm going to say soon. Okay. It doesn't take us that long to create that emotional bond. I have a 5 of Wands. I have a 4 of Wands. I have a King of Wands. And I have a Prince of Pentacles. So there was a feeling of turning over a new leaf for some reason for me. It was well, you're not there today. Okay. It was somebody coming into your life and saying, I get what you went through. I understand what you went through. And then them taking kind of a look at what you have, and saying, but you're really not there today. And that's not the person that I'm seeing in front of me. So they see you in a different place than maybe even you see yourself. They see you in a better place. Sometimes when we've gone through some really difficult struggles, we have an identity attached to that. Like we'll always struggle, or we'll always be in financial fear, or we will somehow always second guess ourselves, something like that. But I do feel like this person sees in you more than you see in yourself, believe it or not. It doesn't mean that you don't love yourself. It just says this person is very clear. It feels like this person says, but you're not there today. And there's nothing saying that you're going back there. There's nothing to say that you're going to repeat the same pattern, or that you are going to have the same experiences again. So I think the person coming into your life is going to kind of help you with looking how far you've come. I want to say it that way, that they help you to realize, wow, look at all you've been through and look at how far you've come. I have music. Music is connecting us somehow. This person could be a musician. They could want to play for you, play a guitar, piano, write music, sing. So they could want to play for you, or maybe we just enjoy, music together. That could be simple. I have a change coming. You can feel the metamorphosis. You can feel the new cycle coming. I like the springtime energy with kind of the butterfly opening up. I also like this feeling of almost a butterfly feelings. I feel giddy again. I feel excited again, something like that. So it could be the first time that somebody has made you have butterflies in a long time. You probably haven't felt that for a while. I'm going to go with this social media for a minute, only in the context of I've been doing online dating and I feel like I'm rolling my eyes. So that could be you, that could be them. It could be, yeah, I haven't made much progress with online dating, or I'm frustrated. But part of me feels like that's how you meet. So for those of you that are giving online dating a chance, all you need is one. Okay, you're going to have some bad experiences. You're going to have some people that you definitely do not want to be with, but all you need is one. So I feel like you share that in common. I feel like you both want to get off of online dating as quickly as you can. So when you meet, I do feel like that's the first decision we make. Like, let's both get off of online dating. That would be nice. Let's roll the dice. Let's take the leap of faith. Let's go for this change. Okay, so I do feel like The emotional bond comes in very quickly. The 5 and the 1 is coming into me as June. So I have the month of June. So we could have a June experience, or things really pick up in June, something like that. So that is coming into me. Right now, I'm going to go with, I just happened to meet this person. I feel like we're experiencing the same thing. We're almost like walking the same path, parallel paths, and somehow we've got to start to diverge so that our paths cross. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Queen of Swords. I have a 9 of Cups. I have a 10 of Cups. And I have a Page of Wands. I do feel like we talk about a lot. We talk about our emotions is how it's coming into me. I know the 9 of Cups or 10 of Cups is more, for fulfillment and happiness and things like that. But it was more of I'm able to talk to you. I'm able to understand you. You're able to talk to me. I feel like we talk about everything. There's kids involved, they're saying, for some of you. I also have this page where this page looks pretty excited. This page is kind of, I'm kind of wondering, can I take a risk? Can I take a chance on you? The attraction is there. The emotional bond is there. And going back to the very beginning, where Spirit was preparing you for this moment. So I do feel like there's something about this connection that makes you feel like I have nothing to lose. They just said, I have nothing to lose. I mean, of course, you have your, you could hurt, you could have a broken heart, you could waste your time, but you also have nothing to lose if it goes right. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 9 of Pentacles. I have a Page of Swords. I have a 4 of Cups. And I have a Judgment. The 4 of Cups and the Judgment came into me as I don't have all the answers. So it's somebody who doesn't pretend to know like where we're going to end up or what this connection is going to be. They may not know that right away. It takes time. But I feel like they're willing to seek the answers, and I feel like they're willing to step out of their comfort zone and give it a chance. Right? It's almost like they're standing up. Maybe they'll turn their head and grab that 4th cup and say, this is an opportunity that I can't let go by. So I do feel like they're going to admit, I don't have all the answers. I don't know what is perfect. But you know what? We'll figure it out. I do feel like one of the things that they talk to you about is I want you to feel secure. I want you to feel right from the beginning. I want you to feel that I want you to be with you for other reasons. Yeah, I have that Page of Wands. I'm very attracted to you, and they'll admit that. But I want to get to know you. And I think the deep conversations or the deep emotional bond that you feel in the beginning, you're not going to feel that this person is just using you or seducing you. So you will feel more secure. They're sharing with me this person wants you to trust them. They are going to prove their trust. I'm not a big prove it to me energy person, but they will prove their trust. There's going to be a day and time where you just feel like, yeah, this person wouldn't hurt me, or this person isn't out to get me, or isn't using me. So you feeling secure in this connection is important to them. So they'll do everything they can to make you feel secure. And the things that they'll do is they'll be consistent. They say they're going to do something, they're going to do it. If they tell you something, it's going to be true. That alone is worth its own weight in gold, isn't it? So there's a feeling of I want to show you. I want to show you that you can trust me, because I know that if you trust me, then we have a better chance at, success or this really working out. How nice. Somebody who gives it some thought. that your security is important to them, that you're secure within this connection. Spirit, please share with me. I have my best self. I'm working really hard to level up for you and meet you as your equal, your mirror. I know we will always grow together, but I want you to be proud of who I am today. So I want you to be proud of me. I don't want to embarrass you. I don't want to let you down. I want you to look up to me. I want you to respect me. So those things are really important. I have a promise. I wish you knew just how special you are to me. It kills me not to be able to tell you. You amaze me with your compassion and kindness through this time apart. I promise I will make things right between us. So a promise. I want us to be together. So some of you could be thinking about somebody that may be pulled away in this particular card. But it was this feeling of a promise that you are special to me. So we'll take that as well. And I miss you. I miss your eyes, your smile, your voice, your scent. So somebody out there has somebody thinking about them, and possibly an energy of wanting to return or wanting to, I don't know, work on themselves so that they could come back to you. So for some of you, you could have somebody that is trying to come back. I'm on a mission. Together, we are an unstoppable force. We have a purpose together, and I am determined to live it out with you. We are just perfect together. We can overcome any obstacle if we work as a team. So we feel like we have been brought together for a purpose. We feel that we have found each other for a reason. And that's always a nice feeling. Sometimes the reason comes into us very clearly, and then other times it's not as clear. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you need me to know today? A bold action is needed. I feel like this person isn't going to drop the ball. I think that they are going to, I want to go back to the online dating thing. Let's just say we met online dating. The bold action would be, I don't want to be with anybody else. I want to give this a chance. So would you get off online dating and let's just try to make this work? If it doesn't work, you can go back on. That would be a bold action, like asking you to stop looking, be exclusive. They could be looking for that. I have growth. I want to grow this love. I want to see it grow. I want to wait for any bad days to pass. So when the sun comes out, some of you, this could be a healing energy. I'm waiting for the rain to stop. I'm waiting to feel better so that I can start to see the rainbows again. And I'm going to be reaching out. So the ask for help was not so much like I need you. It was more of a, I'm willing to talk to you about whatever you need to talk about. So this person is probably a very good listener. They're going to turn into the person that you can tell anything to. And they're going to turn into the person that when anything is going on in your life, you're going to turn to them. So that feels nice. Spirit, can I start to have some final messages? Right now, I feel like Spirit's preparing you to meet this person. I do feel it's a deep emotional bond. So that feels nice. I have an Emperor. I have a Fool. I have a Moon. And I have a Five of Pentacles. They're using the word respect after a period of hard times. This person respects, I feel, the journey that you've been on. And I feel, again, going back to that sense of you're not there today, that look at how far you've come. I feel like they pick up on that very quickly. That, you know, it's like, wow, you know, I don't know if I would have had the strength to do all of that, or I don't know if I could have made all those changes in such a short period of my life, you know, something along those lines. I have a Nine of Cups. I have an Ace of Swords. I have a Lady of Swords, and I have a Magician. This person's going to speak their truth. This person does have a lot to offer, and they do have this feeling of, I love when I'm with you. I'm just going to go with that, because there's a sense of, you're the person that I want to be with, and I'm not afraid to tell people. I would say that. I'm not afraid to show you off. I have a Four of Pentacles. I have a Judgment. I have a Ten of Swords. And I have a Seven of Pentacles. There's probably one area of their life that they will hold back on. I would say if they hold back on anything, it's going to be their financial status. Doesn't mean that they have financial problems, but they're not going to be telling you right away like how much money they have in the bank. They're just going to keep that on the QT. Okay. That is something that I feel like they hold close to their chest. They don't really want anybody else involved in their finances, something like that. But I do feel like they're willing to build something new with somebody. So eventually I'm sure that you'll have a pretty good sense of where they are. But in the beginning, I'm sure that that's going to be a big mystery. I have the Seven of Wands. I have a Sun. And I have a Seven of Cups. That was nice because it came into me as definitely this feeling of I want to capture you. And then it was out of everybody out there, you're the one I want. So yeah, everybody has options. Everybody has, they can, all of us can be with anybody. We could be with different people. But we eventually choose one person that we really want to be with, and we decide that we want to stay with that person because it works and it's nice and it's comfortable and we're happy with that person. So I do feel like this is somebody who says, you could be with anybody, I could be with anybody, but we are seeing something in each other emotionally that I feel like we owe it to each other to give this a chance. So I would definitely give this love a chance. Let's see what the loving messages are. Future messages, Spirit. What is it that you need us to know about this connection? It's a new beginning. I do feel that God has been preparing you. I feel you're my soulmate. So could it be as simple as the new beginning that God has been preparing you to meet your soulmate? I would say yes. Okay. So for those of you that are waiting and the wait seems long, it's because they're waiting to bring you the right person. They really are going to bring you, and these shooting stars are really jumping out at me in that particular card today. I want to show you how much I value you. Yeah, this person isn't a player. This is not somebody who's hitting on you just for sex. This is somebody who emotionally wants to get to know you and wanted to make you feel secure. So their behavior is going to help you feel really secure and really trusting over a period of time. My feelings for you are too intense. It could have fast feelings. We could fall in love very quickly. The emotions could be there very quickly. I wouldn't be surprised by that. Love at first sight. I would say possibly. I would say that there's parts of it when you look back on it that, was this love at first sight or pretty close to it? I want to have kids. For some of you, there's children involved, they said. I'm stressed out. It could be a part of their life that they are stressed out and they want to talk to you about, or vice versa. And then you're the best person in my life. You're the person I want to talk to. That's really what it comes down to. This reading was a lot about, I can share anything with you. You're my person. You're my best person. So I can talk to you about anything. We talk about everything. We go very deep into different things. And there's nothing that I can't say that I can't trust you with. So you are everything to me. You heal me. I pray about us. And I want to speak my truth to you. So I do feel like it's a very true love. It is. I like the healing energy. I just like the connection. I feel the emotional bond is going to hold you together. I do. It's a deeper understanding to me today. It's somebody I can really talk to. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but that's that's how I feel. It's somebody that I can trust and I can talk to about anything, and I love talking to, and they love listening, and they love talking about themselves, and I listen. So it just turns into the person I can rely on. So let's put this out into the universe. Let's ask Spirit to bring this to us. If this isn't in our life today, we will ask Spirit to guide this to us. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your comments. I'm very, very grateful. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. And then check out my other channels. I'll put those links in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, and we'll see you all again real soon.